Now, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful night sky we got up there? You and me, chat. All right, this is fun. Okay. And then let's see. Let's move the chat over to my side. You guys get the hold of marshmallow as well. You guys, actually, you guys get to sit right there. I'm gonna give you guys a marshmallow stick as well. Here, let's copy and then duplicate. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot when I do that, I can't rotate it anymore. Ew. Actually, that works. Here, you guys get to hold that one. Isn't that nice? How do you like your marshmallows? I like them in my mouth. Thank you. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice, chat. While I'm at it, hold up, guys. Spooky. I'm gonna tell a spooky story. Hold up. Let's do campfire stories. Hold up. Fire crackling audio. Obviously, gotta get that. Relaxing. There we go. Is that working properly? You guys get to hear that? Let me up the audio a little bit on that. There we go. Okay. And then lo-fi jazz, obviously. Let's lower that. There we go. Now, chat, this is a story about firemen sitting around a campfire. See, chat, it was a night. A dark, dark night. Mike, said the head chief of the fire police, tell us a story. And well, he began. 'Twas a night, a dark, dark night. Mike, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And so Mike, well, he began. See, it was a night, a dark, dark night. Mike, said the fireman, chief of firemen, tell us a story. And so, well, Mike, he began. 'Twas a dark night, a very, very dark night. Mike, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And well, Mike, he began. 'Twas a dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Mike, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And so Mike, well, he began. 'Twas a night, a dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Mike, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And well, Mike, he began. 'Twas a night, a dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Mike, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And well, that's how Mike began. 'Twas a night, a dark, dark night. No, I actually did it wrong the first time. I'm supposed to say the same thing over and over again, but I messed it up the first time. Yeah. But if you want, I could totally change it up. See, 'twas a night, a moderately dark night, around 11 p.m. Not full night, just where, the sun is just barely set. And it's, the middle of summer, so the sun sets very late, don't worry about it. And, well, 13 firemen were sitting around a campfire. I know, 13. Josh, said the chief of police, tell us a story. And so Josh, well, he sat there and he began. 'Twas a night, a dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Mike, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And so Mike began. Oh, but alas, I guess we dab. Fine. I should probably move it back down. Hold up. So, as I was saying, chat, it was a night. A dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Pete, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And so Pete began. See, it was a night unlike any other night, for it was a dark, dark night. Yeah. 13 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Pete, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And well, guess what, chat? Guess what, chat? Pete, he began.
What? Did he just flex his channel? He's flexing his channel points. He's so cool. He's so cool.
Is he applying update bugs for anyone else? No. No, just you. We're just staking this out, because if we leave, we get a penalty, and I'm not living for it. I'm not doing that. No. No. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life, Chief. Not happening. No. I'm not going back to juvie. I can't live with another strike on my record. It's been too good for too long. Not happening. Not happening. Not having this. Not again. I can't go back, man. I can't go back. Not again. 24-hour stream time? Well, we got 10. They're just doing their own thing? What do you mean? We're having a great time. I'm having fun. If you want, I could tell them. I could tell a campfire story. You guys want me to tell a campfire story? I could totally do that if you want. Trying to tell a story and doing the bob. No, I left that play. I finished it. Not anymore. If you were still in the game, you'd already be kicked for inactivity. Silence. I'm not risking anything. Not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm also waiting. Yeah, no, we in this together, man. We in this together. Can we get a Christmas story while we wait? Oh, sure. You know what? Yeah. No, I got you, Gordo. I got you. See, the date is December 26th. It was a night. A dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Pete, said the head chief of the firemen. Tell us a story. You guys want any more stories? You want me to tell you a Halloween story? I can totally tell you a Halloween. You want a Halloween story, chat? I can tell you a Halloween story. Are they cut in front of my eyes? Well, if you ask Midget, he could maybe, or not Midget, if you ask Kingfisher, sorry. It's still automatically a reflex for me. Yes? Oh, let me tell you a Halloween story. All right, yeah, Halloween. Oh, See, the date is October 27th. Yeah. It was a night. A dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Pete, said the head chief of the firemen, tell us a story. So Pete began. See, the date, it was October 27th. It was a night. Dark, dark night. Pete, said the head chief of the firemen, tell us a story. And so Pete began. Yeah. Fisher, what? To get the cut for the YouTube video. You could put it in the other YouTube channel. Pretty deep, actually, yeah. What did you do October 27th? I didn't do anything. It's a Halloween story. Story goes as followed. See, the date is October 27th. It was a night. A night unlike any other, for it was so unbelievably dark outside. Yeah, 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. And well, the head chief, he said, Pete, tell us a story. And well, Pete, he began. Yeah. Yeah. It's the greatest story ever. Everything leads to the firemen. You want me to tell you an Easter story? I can go for it. I can tell you an Easter story if you want. You want to tell you an Easter story, guys? Story about Easter? Because you'd never believe what that story is all about. Yes? Oh. See, the date is April 2nd. Yeah. And it was a night. A dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Pete, said the head chief of the firemen, tell us a story. Well, Pete, he began. Tell me a story about my birthday. What's your birthday's date? When is your birthday? When is your birthday? I'll tell you a birthday story. Give me your birthday. Give me your birthday. What's your birthday? When's your birthday? Guess? No. I'm not risking that. Tell us a story about some firemen. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any stories, unfortunately. Oof. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a story about firemen. What I do have, I'm gonna take a screenshot and put this on Twitter so that people can join our campfire stories. Yes, 2208-2022. I got a story for you, Natario. See, the date is the 22nd of the 8th month of the year. And well, guess what? It was a night. It was a dark, dark night. Yeah. On that date, at night, there were 12 firemen sitting around a campfire. Yeah. Yeah. And Pete, well, he was pointed at by the head chief of the firemen, and he said, Pete, I need you to tell a story. And well, Pete, he sat there and he began, goddammit, and he said it was a night, a dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire, and Pete, said the head chief of the firemen, he said, tell us a story. Yeah. And Pete, well, he began. What a story it was. What a story it was. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. What a beautiful story. What about you guys? Wait, I saw Twitter. What's the update? I don't know what the update is. It's just there, and it is consuming my life because I cannot close the game because we found a match half a second before the update started. So if we leave, it's gonna count as a disconnect. And I am not having that on my perfect record. All right, I will not have this blemish on my history. Not happening. So we will sit here and we will enjoy ourselves while we wait it out. I am not leaving. What's the update? I do not know. Quest is talking to lyrics? Oh, that is clever. Oh, I see that screenshot. Oh, that is clever. I'm enrolled. How do I have fun? You sit here and you join us for campfire song. Or stories. You guys got a story for me? Yeah, you do? Oh, what's your story, Cheppy? What if I asked again? Well, you can try. I'll let you know that you can definitely try that. You can give that a shot. Not sure about the end results, but you can definitely give it a shot. What's that about more? Lights are always good. What's the update? Okay, this time I don't know actually. There's 12 firemen, right? What? There's 12 firemen? Oh, dude, that reminds me of a story. Okay, Cheppy. That reminds me of a good story. Okay, see, it was a night. It was a dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire, and well, Pete, said the chief of the firemen, tell us his story. And so Pete began. Pete began. It was a night. A dark, dark night. 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Pete, said the chief of the firemen, tell us a story. So Pete began. Truly a beautiful story. Now, why is someone messaging me in-game knowing I can't read it? How would I read it otherwise? How do I just go to the messaging thing? Oh, you just messaged me saying 12 firemen. Okay, that hurts. I have a story. Once, a long time ago, I got a game with Questron on Volskaya, and then the real Simon I carried and got a kiss form Questron. True story. Well, you did say true story at the end, so you right. You did say true story. You right. You did. That is true. We hit 2,000! We hit 2,000! This is officially my most liked tweet ever. Officially, the most liked tweet I've ever had in my life. The last biggest tweet I had like 1,938, and it was like something about girls holding your hand is like, that's their way of flirting, like compares hand size or something. That was something like that. I completely stole that from like an episode of Friends though, so like his own tweet. Damn fucking right I did. Angelo, kings support kings. I am no exception. All right? Why would I post something that I would not like? You got the bug? Shut up. Shut up. This is nice, chat. You and me, chat. You and me. Think your marshmallows ready? Let's see. Is it? Is it? Let's see. Is it? Let's see. Is it? No, it could use a little bit more. A little bit more is fine. I think it can. I think it can. Yeah, a little bit more is fine. I do that with everyone. It's funny. Yeah, and that's why guys are afraid of interacting with girls, because for some girls, doing a thing is considered flirting, and for some girls that is not considered flirting, and therefore it's always a muddied mess. And I don't want to interact with any girlies because they're icky and yucky. Can you tell us what happened at the night, 16th of February? I got you. Ajom, I got you. See, it was a night. A dark, dark night. And on that night, the 16th of February, there were 12 firemen sitting around a campfire. Yeah. And the chief of the firemen said, Pete, I want you to tell us a story. And so, on that night, the 16th of February, Pete told a story. See, in his story, there were 12 firemen sitting around a campfire in the darkest of nights. Yeah. And the chief of the firemen said, Pete, tell us a story. And well, Pete, he began. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I couldn't believe it myself, but it's true. All of it is true. If the 12 firemen were out camping, who was putting out the fires? Nobody was. The villages were burned to a cinder. The other 12. Okay, but hear me out. Were the men fire or was the fire man? I don't know. All I know was that it was a night. It was a super duper dark night. And in that night, there were 12 firemen sitting around a campfire. And Pete was asked, and demanded by the chief of the firemen to tell everyone a story. And you'll never guess what Pete did. Pete, he lived up to it. He stood up and accepted the challenge, and he told a goddamn story. And he said, it was a night. It was a dark, dark night. And in that night, there were 12 firemen sitting on a campfire. And Pete, in that circle of 12 firemen, was asked to tell a story. And my man Pete, he said it. He told his story. He did. And we appreciate Pete for that. We appreciate Pete for that. We do. That was a good day for Pete. Really was. I'll miss him, man. I haven't seen Pete in a while. Pete, a real one. Pete, a real one for that one. He really is. Were the other firemen? Well, one of them is Mike. Mike was also asked to tell a story, but he kind of sucked at it. No, I would definitely a Pete kind of thing. It's getting a big update. Yeah, I know. It's got to be like the biggest update ever. It's got to be like a couple gigabytes. I don't know. I would have Mike's story gone. You don't even want to hear it. It's terrible. Such a bad story, dude. Mike sucks. Mike is a terrible storyteller. Like I don't know what to tell you, man. Mike just like sucked at storytelling. Like, see, let me tell you what he told. All right, he said, what was it? Oh, let me think about what was it? It was. Okay, so the way Mike started his story, he said it was a night. It was a dark night or whatever that means, and he said, well, 12 firemen that were sitting around a campfire, and well, the chief of the firemen said, Mike, tell us his story. Like what kind of plot twist is that's nonsense? And then he says, well, Mike, he stood up and he started his story. Terrible storyteller. Metro restarted his game and I fixed it. Yeah, but I refuse. This happened the second after I found a game. If I leave, I'm gonna get a loss, and I will not blemish this perfect record. I refuse. I refuse to give up on this game now. If I leave, if I stop, I'll get a penalty. And one more penalty, I go back to juvie, and I can't go back to juvie, man. I can't go back. Not again. I can't go back. Not again. Also, hi, Paper Pixels. No one can ever challenge Pete, for he is the master of stories, a true master of speechcraft. I know. Pete, a real one for that. Pete, a real one. We can tell stories in juvie? Dude, that reminds me of... Oh, dude. Okay, so there was a story about... I met someone in juvie, and he told me a story. And I'll never forget this. It was such a good story. See, he told me the time that, you know, outside it was at night. It was a dark, dark night. And 12 firemen were sitting around a campfire. Yeah. And the chief of the firemen said, Josh, tell us a story. Well, Josh, he said, no, I'm good. So then the chief of the firemen said, Pete, tell us a story instead. And what Pete said, all right. And so Pete began. I know. It would have ended by now. Yeah, no, that's just a mindset difference. I think that's really just like a perspective. No. I think that's a perspective thing. I bet it was day in Mike's story. Now, he did say it was a night, a dark night, but like how lame does that get, you know? That's so lame. Such a lame way of storytelling. Mario sniffing Arista. No further questions, Your Honor. Have you ever considered becoming a just chatting streamer instead of Overwatch? Because when you're telling a story, no one can see how bad Overwatch balance is. Well, yeah, no, because that's boring. I'm pretty good at Overwatch. Why would I give that up? I'm pretty good at Overwatch. I'm pretty good at streaming. I'm pretty good at talking. I'm pretty good at making jokes. I'm pretty good at all that. Why would I not use every advantage I got? If I was bad at Overwatch, I'd be like, okay, maybe you got a point. But I'm not bad at Overwatch. You make me a s'more, I'm not allowed to hold the fire stick? Nah, listen, Eppin, you got your parents to sign the slip, alright? You're fine, alright? Trust me. I'll take responsibility, okay? Nothing's gonna happen. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I didn't get a ban? Yeah, but we found a game a second before the update hit. We weren't in queue. It found a game. And before it put us in the screen where we saw everybody's names, it put me into this screen, and now it's not letting me out. I think it'll be fine. Take a risk. And what do you have to offer for it? What do you have to offer for it? What's the update for? Fuck if I know. I bet if Pete were here, he could fix it with the story. Oh, he sure will. It'll suspend you and give minus 50. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Angelo, why would you say that, man? Why would you say that? You're a marshmallow? Oh, fuck, it's in the fire! Oh, dude, thank you. Alright, I gotta let it cool off a little bit. I'll just put it right here. Oh, you're right, my bad. I'll just hold it right here for a second here. It's fine. It's like, oh, thank God. Thank God you let me know. I appreciate that, dude. Whew, that was close. That was a close one. Can I play with the fire? No, Cheppy, don't. No, you're not allowed to play with the fire. No. How many calories does the campfire have? A couple. Can I throw copper in the fire? No, Natira, you cannot throw copper in the campfire. Also visuals, maybe? That'd be an oddly specific patch to do now. Better question, can we eat the campfire? I'm not a doctor, but generally I don't think it's a good idea to do that. Or you heat your marshmallow on the circle next to the apply update text? What? How spicy would the campfire be? It wouldn't be spicy at all. It's fire. Last time I ate fire, it wasn't that good. Like, straight up, fire doesn't taste that well, actually. Like, for real. Really doesn't. Nope. Yo, NNTWZ, they're up for the follow. Cause welcome to the stream and welcome to the campfire. You know, marshmallow, you question, get it? Because you're hot? No, I don't get it. Please explain it in more detail. How many Scovilles would fire be rated? Who the fuck is Scovilles? He's saying you have a fever, I think. Oh, that would make sense. That's kind of mean. What was he cooking? I don't know, man, but we gotta let him cook. Let him cook. If you throw copper into the flame, it will turn green. What if you're colorblind? Do you think about that? I bet you didn't. All right, guys, I'm about to flip a coin. I'm about to risk it all here. About to risk it all. It'll look different. Is different bad? What, are you not happy with the status quo? What's wrong with the status quo? Why doesn't something need to be changed? It's fine. Question, check DMs. Angelo, you mean in Discord? Oh, in Discord. Never let bro cook again. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Guys, I think it's time we place our bets. Flip a coin. Alright, guys, I think it's time. Heads, I close the game. Tails, I flip it again until the heads pops up. Tails, I flip it again. Heads, guys, well, guys, guess I gotta restart the game. Alas. Alas. I didn't think it was gonna be so, but alas, it must be so. Sorry. It's time to close it. Time to risk it all. Okay, let's close the game. Let's reopen it. Please, please, please don't give me a quick. Please, please. I'm the last man standing. You can use me as confirmation for if it's gonna go to shit or not. Play. All right, let's see. Honestly, it'd be pretty funny if I did have a cooldown or did get a timeout, but it just, you know, it took we stood there so long that it just didn't even matter. It just already finished. Oh, we didn't get a timeout. Poggers. Poggers. All right. Well, unfortunately, chat, I think I'm all poofed out, I'll be honest. Do we have a game here at all? History, reports, replays. Dorado, 49 minutes ago, 55 seconds. Let's see. Who was in our game? All right, let me...
Traveling to Dorado, ready for battle.
Let's see. Oh wow, people actually did log in. That's crazy. Wait, what? No, Cheppy, you're not even in my game. What was the update? I don't know. Cheppy, you weren't even in my game. 3 of theirs didn't log in, 1 of mine didn't log in. Huh. Sick! And the server just closed, I guess?
5.
I wonder who left first. I'm assuming all of these 3 just get disconnected in one go. Just poof.
Incoming.
Yeah. That's 1.
Stop the payload.
Wait, nah. Did he take the hit for the game getting canceled? He must have taken the hit. We got saved because 1 dude disconnected first. He immediately ulted for it. Let's go. My man took the hit and he didn't even know it. All right. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna play more though. I think my brain mellowed out a little bit fast. So I think I am gonna send you guys over to someone else, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow.